In the vast tapestry of the galaxy, Earth was an insignificant thread. Among the great civilizations of the Galactic Alliance, it was dismissed as a backwater world, orbiting a modest star in a forgotten corner of space. To the Alliance, Earth was a curiosity at best, a planet teeming with life, yet woefully underdeveloped. Its inhabitants, humans, were regarded as volatile, tribal, and prone to infighting. Advanced species saw little reason to interact with such a primitive society, let alone respect it. From afar, alien scholars debated humanity's oddities. Their fascination lay not in human achievements, but in their contradictions. How could a species capable of splitting the atom still wage wars over invisible borders? How could creatures that marveled at the stars squander their time on trivial distractions like sports, entertainment, and social media? To the Galactic Alliance, humans were irrational, a species driven by emotion rather than logic. Reports from covert observation drones painted a picture of disarray. Human governments were fragmented, their economies interdependent yet rife with competition. They seemed incapable of acting in unison, their conflicts outweighing their cooperation. What little technological progress they had achieved paled in comparison to even the most rudimentary tools of the Alliance. Their crude rockets and nascent satellites were laughable, barely scratching the surface of interstellar travel. Yet, Earth itself held undeniable appeal. It was rich in resources, minerals, water, and biomass that could fuel the Alliance's growing needs. Its ecosystems, diverse and abundant, were a treasure trove for scientific exploitation. The planet's gravity, atmosphere, and climate were ideal for many species within the Alliance. For those seeking expansion, Earth seemed like a perfect target, ripe for conquest, incapable of meaningful resistance. In a closed session, the Galactic Council debated the merits of invasion. For the more pragmatic species, Earth was little more than a resource depot waiting to be claimed. Others argued for cultural assimilation, a more enlightened approach, though none believed humanity could ever be equals. Skeptics raised concerns about disrupting the planet's biosphere or provoking unintended consequences, but their voices were drowned out by the majority's confidence. The final decision came swiftly. Earth would be annexed, its resources extracted, and its population subdued. A task force was assembled, comprised of the most advanced fleets and seasoned commanders. The operation was expected to be swift and decisive, a mere formality in the grand scheme of galactic expansion. To the task force's leader, Commander Xwildar, the mission was a chance to solidify his legacy. A veteran of countless campaigns, he dismissed the planet's defenders as irrelevant. A few cycles at most, he assured the Council, his tone dripping with disdain. Their weapons are relics. Their species is undisciplined. Earth will fall before they even understand what's happening. As the fleets prepared for departure, the mood was one of certainty. Humanity, they believed, would be crushed like an insect underfoot. What none of them understood, what no amount of observation could reveal, was that Earth, for all its flaws, held secrets that no alien mind could fathom. As the conflict dragged on, the true strength of humanity began to reveal itself, the capacity to adapt, innovate, and unite under pressure. What started as a chaotic defense evolved into a coordinated global effort that defied all alien expectations. For the first time in history, humanity put aside its divisions. Nations that had once been adversaries shared technology, resources, and intelligence without hesitation. Political leaders stepped aside, allowing scientists, engineers, and military strategists to take charge. The world became a single organism, driven by survival and fueled by an indomitable will. The greatest breakthrough came when human engineers successfully reverse-engineered a captured alien device. While the invaders relied on their advanced technology to dominate, humanity's strength lay in its ability to dissect and repurpose. Within weeks, humans had developed countermeasures to alien weapons and shields, evening the playing field. Alien energy sources were repurposed to power Earth's defenses, and alien ships became the basis for new prototypes of human aerial and space combat vehicles. But technology wasn't the only area where humanity excelled. Strategies emerged that the aliens could never have anticipated. Humanity's unconventional tactics became a nightmare for the invaders. Cyber warfare crippled alien command systems, disrupting their logistics and creating confusion among their forces. Hackers infiltrated alien networks, turning their own drones against them. Even simple tricks, like using decoys and false signals, frustrated the invaders, who were accustomed to more predictable foes. On the ground, human adaptability continued to shine. Soldiers learned to exploit weaknesses in alien armor, using precise strikes rather than brute force. Civilian resistance groups became experts in asymmetrical warfare, using local terrain and knowledge to their advantage. What the invaders had seen as chaos was, in reality, a strength, an ability to think independently and act creatively under pressure. The psychological toll on the invaders began to mount. Accustomed to swift victories, they were unprepared for the relentless resistance. Reports of human ingenuity spread through the ranks, sowing doubt and fear. Alien soldiers whispered of humans who could see through machines, referring to the hackers who dismantled their systems. They spoke of battles where their superior numbers meant nothing against the clever traps and ambushes laid by human forces. Even within the Galactic Alliance, cracks began to form. The skeptical scientist who had once warned against underestimating Earth became a voice of dissent among the invaders. She argued that humanity's potential far exceeded their initial assessment and that continuing the invasion would only result in disaster. Some alien commanders began to agree, their once unshakable confidence eroded by the mounting losses. Despite their advances, humanity paid a steep price. Cities lay in ruins, and countless lives were lost. But rather than breaking their spirit, these sacrifices only strengthened humanity's resolve. Each victory, no matter how small, became a symbol of hope. The world's greatest minds worked tirelessly, not just to fight back, but to ensure that humanity would emerge stronger than ever. For the Galactic Alliance, the realization was sinking in: humanity was not a species to be conquered. They were a force to be reckoned with, capable of turning even the most hopeless situation into an opportunity for triumph. And the longer the war dragged on, the more evident it became that this invasion was a mistake unlike any they had ever made.